Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel is broadcasting the match between United Arab Emirates and West Indies, the first ODI. UAE, United Arab Emirates, chose to bat first, and they have scored 150 for the loss of 7 wickets in 39 overs. The current run rate is 3.85, and this over they have scored 1 run in the last over, 39th over. The 2 not out batter are A. Nasser, 22 of 29, 3 boundaries, and the strike rate is 75.86, and K. Mayappan, 4 of 5, 1 boundary, 80 is the strike rate. Nasser and Mayappan, 2 not out batter. O. Smith, the bowler, has taken 1 wicket and giving 23 runs in 5 overs. K. Paul, so Smith started his 6th over. First ball of the over. Nasser has scored a boundary, and the total moves to 154 for the loss of 7 wickets in 39.1 over. Nasser, the individual score, moves to 26 of 31 balls. Non-strike in the end is K. Mayappan, 4 of 5. Here comes Smith, next ball of the over. No run. Score remains the same, 154 for the loss of 7 wickets in 39.2 overs. You are listening to Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel that brings you the match between United Arab Emirates, UAE, and of course with West Indies. First ODI match, UAE scored 3.92 current run rate, scored 155 for the loss of 7 wickets in 39.3 overs. Mayappan faced the bowling of Smith. Here comes Smith to Mayappan. No run added to the total. Now 155 for the loss of 7 wickets in 39.4 overs. Current run rate is 3.91. K. Paul and O. Smith, the 2 bowler of West Indies, and the 2 batsmen, not out batsman, is A. Nasser, 27 of 32, and K. Mayappan, 4 of 7. 2 dot ball, so 5 run, the last ball of the over. Another dot ball, score remains same, 155 for the loss of 7 wickets in the 40 overs completed. The current run rate is 3.88. UAE versus West Indies. The match, first ODI, 155 for the loss of 7 wickets in 40 overs. 3.88 is the current run rate. The two not out batsmen of UAE is A. Nasser, 27 of 32, and K. Mappan, 4 of 8. Abu Nasser is 4 boundaries, 84.38 is the strike rate, and K. Mappan 1 boundary, 50 is the strike rate. Mohammad Wasim 0 of 2, Purna Sharma 5 of 5, Virteya Aravind 40 of 77, Ramesh Shahzad 16 of 31, Asif Khan 27 of 41, and Rohan Mustafa 7 of 23, Ali Nasser not out 27, and Ayan Afzal Khan 9 of 22, and Palaniappan Mayappan scored 4 of 8. 120 is the extras, and 157 for the loss of 7 wickets in 40.2 overs. This is the situation. First ODI match between UAE and West Indies. UAE on the toss and decided to bat fast, and they have scored 157 for the loss of 7 wickets in 40.3 overs. Current run rate is 3.88. And the Oz in this over, already 8 runs scored, 1 over boundary by Ali Nasser, and of course 2 in the first ball. So 8 runs, first 4 ball of the over. Oz giving 17 runs in 4.4 overs. Economy is 3.64. 163 for the loss of 7 wickets in 40.5 overs. 3.99 is the current run rate, and one ball remaining. Ball in the air, another 6 by Ali Nasser. He moves to 41 of 38, and UAE total 169 for the loss of 7 wickets in 41 overs. Current run rate is 4.12. And then last over, Oz considered 14 runs. So in 5 overs, yes, given 23 runs. 4.60 is the economy. UAE scored 169 for the loss of 7 wickets in 41 overs. Current run rate is 4.12, and last over they have scored 14 runs. Ali Nasser not out 41 of 38, and K. Mappan 4 of 8. Ali Nasser scored 4 boundaries and 2 sixes. That the strike rate is 107.89, and K. Mappan scored 1 boundary, strike rate of 55.56. The starting of another over, 42nd over. O'Sneath start his 7th over. Taken 1 wicket. Considered 29 runs. 170 for the loss of 7 wickets. in 41.1 over. UAE scored 171 for the loss of 7 wickets in 41.2 overs. 2 runs in 2 first 2 balls of the over. Smith. UAE chose to bat fast and scored 171 for the loss of 7 wickets in 41.2 overs. Current run rate is 4.14. Ali Nasser 42 of 39 and K. Mayappan 7 of 10. 2 runs, the third ball of the over. The first ODI between United Arab Emirates and West Indies. United Arab Emirates won the toss and decided to bat fast, and they have scored 173 for the loss of 7 wickets in 41.3 overs. Ali Nasser 42, the batter, and another batter K. Mayappan 7 of 11. He will face the bowling of Smith 1 of 32 in 6.4 overs. Smith, Owen Smith. 4.80 is the economy. So in this over, first 4 balls, 4 runs scored. Dot ball, 173 for the loss of 7 wickets in 41.5 overs. You are listening Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel that brings you the match between UAE and West Indies. Those who are not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And those who are not yet press the like button, please press the button to encourage our activities. Ali Nasser 42 of 39 and K. Mayappan 7 of 12. 173 for the loss of 7 wickets in 42 overs. 42 overs completed, 8 overs remaining. UAE 173 for the loss of 7 wickets. Owen Smith completed his 7th over, 1 of 32. 4.57 is the strike rate. So 8 overs remaining in this match. First part, the innings of UAE, then West Indies will have to bat and face the total of UAE. Two batter, Ali Nasser, done well. 4 boundaries, 2 sixes, 107.69 is the strike rate. Drakis is coming. You are listening Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel that brings you the match between UAE and West Indies. 177 for the loss of 7 wickets in 43.4 overs. Current run rate is 4.05 and UAE won the toss and decided to bat first. Ali Nasser not out, 46 of 43. 4 boundaries, 2 sixes, 106.98 is the strike rate. Came up on 7 of 20. 1 boundary, 35 is the strike rate. Hawes in 6 overs completed 28 runs, no wicket. In his basket there is no wicket, so economy is 4.67. So in this over 5 runs scored by UAE batter. Over completed. 44th over has been completed. 179 for the loss of 7 wickets. Current run rate is 4.07. First ODI against West Indies. UAE with the bat. Yoga. Rex will start the new over. Two of 23 in 8 overs. Starting off 9th over of Drex. Economy is 2.82. It's a very brilliant bat bowling display of the Drex. 2.82 is the economy. 2 wickets already in his basket. So Drex 2 of 23 in 8.1 overs. 2 runs. Ali Nasser scored, added to the total 181 for the loss of 7 wickets in 44.2 overs. 4.08 is the current run rate. Ali Nasser steadily moving towards the half century. Successful batter. 48 of 45. 4 boundaries, 2 sixes. And 106.52 is the strike rate. Another run. Ali Nasser moves to 49 of 46. Now Moyappan will face the bowling of Drex. Here comes Drex. 4th ball of the over. Wide signal by the umpire. So another run added to the total. 183 for the loss of 7 wickets in 44.3 overs. 4.11 is the current run rate. First ODI match between United Arab Emirates and West Indies. So United Arab Emirates won the toss and decided to bat fast, and they have scored 183. Ball in here. The 4th ball. Drex. The fate. What will be the fate? 1 run added to the total. Now 184 for the loss of 7 wickets in 44.4 overs. Ali Nasser 49 of 46 and K. Moyappan 10 of 22. Drex fifth ball of the over. That added 1 run to the total, 185 for the loss of 7 wickets in 44.5 overs. 4.13 is the current run rate. And Ali Nasser has completed his half century in style. In 47, 50 of 47. 4 boundary to 6. 106.38 is the strike rate. Mapan 10 of 22, 1 boundary. 45.405 is the strike rate. So another dot ball that brings end of 45th over. 185 for the loss of 7 wickets. United Arab Emirates. They won the toss and decided to bat fast. Drakes completed his 9th over, 2 of 29. Economy 3.22. So in last over, 6 runs, 5 runs from scored by the batter and 1 wide. Extra run. 46th over. West Indies bowlers will start the 46th over. (185) for the loss of 7 wickets in 45 overs. Ali Nasser not out 50 of 47 and Kemapan 10 of 23. 2 not out batter. Current run rate is 4.11. Paul will start his 7th over and the 46th over of the innings. 1 of 25 in 6 overs. 4.17 is the economy of Paul. First ball, 2 runs by Ali Nasser. 52 of 48. Ali Nasser not out. 52 of 48. 187 for the loss of 7 wickets in 45.1 overs. You are listening Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel that brings you the match between United Arab Emirates and West Indies. And United Arab Emirates won the toss and decided to bat fast, and they have scored 187 for the loss of 7 wickets in 45.2 overs. Current run rate is 4.13. And the first 2 ball of Paul that brings 2 runs. Ali Nasser not out, 52 of 49. He is in the striking end and Mapan is non-striking side. Here comes Paul, 3rd ball of the over. Paul to Ali Nasser. Ball in here. 4 runs added to the total. Another boundary by Ali Nasser. Ali Nasser is doing his level best to reach the score of United Arab Emirates. 191 for the loss of 7 wickets in 45.2 overs. The primary target is to fulfill the 200 mark, and the secondary target is to increase the total to a certain stage that brings their bowler some sort of competitiveness in the match. We are looking forward to see the competitive match. So we wish UAE can bat till 50 over, and of course making some appropriate strokes or drives, then to increase the scoreboard, that reach the scoreboard. 193 for the loss of 7 wickets in 45.4 overs. Current run rate is 4.23. And already 8 runs taken in 4 balls of first 4 balls of the over of K. Paul. Ali Nasser 58 of 51. 8 boundaries and 2 6. And a wicket. It's a caught out. Ali Nasser. The end of the innings of successful innings of Ali Nasser. 58 of 52. K. Paul successful of taking the all important wicket of Ali Nasser. So another wicket down, 8 wickets down, 193 for the loss of 8 wickets. Current run rate is 4.21. Ali Nasser back to pavilion after scoring 58 runs of 52 balls. So now it will be difficult for United Arab Emirates to increase the innings to a good height, because they are all important wicket of Ali Nasser. Broken, and the partnership is broken. And there is 8th wicket partnership. Another run added to the total. 194 for the loss of 8 wickets in 46 over. K. Paul completed his 7th over, 2 of 34, and the economy is 4.86. So Ali Nasser got substitute. Bowled K. Paul 58 of 52, 5 fours and 2 6. 111.54 is the strike rate. J. Siddiqui, Junaid Siddiq has come to the crease. New batsman Junaid Siddiq. Palaniapan Mayapan. O. Smith will start his 8th over and the 47th over of the match, of the innings of UAE. UAE versus West Indies. First ODI match, 195 for the loss of 8 wickets in 46.1 over. Current run rate is 4.22. 2 not out batsman is Junaid Siddiq 2 of 2 and P. Mayapan 10 of 23. Mayapan will face the bowling of Owen Smith 1 of 34 in 7.2 overs. Mayapan 11 of 24, 1 run added to the total, 196 for the loss of 8 wickets. 46.2 overs. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are listening Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel that brings you the match between United Arab Emirates and West Indies. 196 for the loss of 8 wickets, and UAE United Arab Emirates choose to bat first, and they have scored 196 for the loss of 8 wickets, and current run rate is 4.23. Those who are not yet subscribed to the Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel, please subscribe the channel, and those who are not yet, press the like button. Please press the like button to encourage us. Another run added to the total, 196 for the loss of 8 wickets. Wayne Smith, the bowler. Junaid Siddiq hits a over boundary. That brings the total to 202 for the loss of 8 wickets in 46.3 overs. Current run rate is 4.35, and Junaid Siddiq's personal score 8 of 3. 1 over boundary and strike rate of 266.67. Mapan 11 of 24, 1 boundary, 45.83. Fourth ball of the over by Owen Smith. No runs. So 8 runs already scored in this over. 47th over of the innings of UAE. 3 overs remaining after this over. 2 balls in this over and another 18 balls. The next 18 deliveries and a wicket. Out. Junaid Siddiq. Catch is, third umpire is checking the catch, whether the catch has been taken neatly or not. Junaid Siddiq, 5 of 8 runs of 5 balls. Short stay in the wicket. Show return back to pavilion. Junaid Siddiq, new batter, come to the crease. Junaid Siddiq return back to pavilion by scoring 8 runs of 5 balls. 1 over boundary. Zaid Khan, the last batsman. That's got Brendan King, bowled ODI Smith, 8 of 5, 1 over boundary. Overs completed. 47th over has been completed. 2 of 40. Owen Smith, 8. He has completed his 8th over. So UAE scored 202 for the loss of 9 wickets in 47th over. So 3 overs remaining, but UAE whether another wicket down. So that brings the end of UAE innings. Bowled out. Mapan. K. Paul has taken another wicket. So 202 for the loss of 10 wickets in 47.1 over. Current run rate is 4.28. So So United Arab Emirates won the toss and decided to bat fast, and they have scored 202 for the loss of 10 wickets in 47.1 over. That's last batsman back to pavilion is P. Mappan. So let's move into the batting card of United Arab Emirates. Mohammad Wasim, captain, bowled Kemo Paul, 0 of 2. Arnish Sharma bowled Dominic Drex, wicketkeeper, 5 of 5, 1 boundary, 100 is the strike rate. Vritya Aravind caught Shy Hope, bowled Yannick Carey, 40 of 77, 3 boundaries, 51.95 is the strike rate. Ramesh Shahzad LBW bowled Roston Chase, 16 of 31, 1 boundary, 51.61 is the strike rate. Asif Khan caught Brendan King, bowled Yannick Carey, 27 of 41, 2 boundary, 1 over boundary, 65.85 is the strike rate. Rohan Mustafa bowled Dominic Drex, 7 of 23, 30.43 is the strike rate. Ali Nasser caught substitute, bowled Kemo Paul, 58 of 52, 5 boundary, 2 sixes. 111.54 is the strike rate. Ayan Afzal Khan caught Shy Hope, bowled Odian Smith, 9 of 22, 1 boundary, strike rate 40.91. Pala Niapan Mappan bowled Kemo Paul, 11 of 25, 1 boundary, 44 is the strike rate. Junaid Siddiq caught Brandon King, bowled Odian Smith, 8 of 5, 1 over boundary, 160 is the strike rate. Extras 21, no ball 1, wide ball 14, by 14, leg by 2, total extras 21, total runs 202 for the loss of all the wickets, 10 wickets in 47.1 overs. The last batsman was Jahur Khan. Fall of wickets: first wicket 0, Mohammad Wasim; second wicket 25 run, Sharma; third wicket 100 run, Arvind; fourth wicket 105, Shahzad; fifth wicket 107, Khan; sixth wicket 129, Mustafa; seventh wicket 145, Khan; eighth wicket 193, Ali Nasser; ninth wicket 202, Junaid Siddiq; and 10th wicket, 202 P. Mayappan. Bowling analysis of West Indies. Came Paul, 7.1 overs, no maiden, 34 runs, 3 wickets, 4.74 is the economy. Dominic Drakes, 9 overs, 1 maiden, 29 runs, 2 wickets, 3.22 is the economy. Kevin Hodge, 6 over, no maiden, 28 run, no wicket, 4.67 is the economy. Odin Smith, 8 overs, no maiden, 40 runs, 2 wickets, 5 is the economy. Roston Chase, 10 overs, 1 maiden, 39 run, 1 wicket, 3.90 is the economy. Yannick Charik, 7 overs, 1 maiden, 26 run, 2 wickets, 3.71 is the economy. So it's a brilliant bowling display of West Indies team. Leading from the front is Kemo Paul, 7.1 overs, no maiden, 34 runs and 3 wickets. The economy is 4.74. Drex, 9 overs, 1 maiden, 29 runs and 2 wickets, 3.22 is the economy. It's a excellent economy. Smith, 8 overs, no maiden, 40 runs, 2 wickets, 5 is the economy. And Charik, 7 overs, 1 maiden, 26 runs, 2 wickets, 3.71 is the economy. What about the batters? What they have done? Some of their batters has shown some resilience. Arvind got shy hope, old Carrick 40 of 77, Ali Nasser 58 of 52. In the lower order he has shown his class, 5 boundary and 2 sixes, and all are ordinary. Some people are scoring some runs, but that not significant. Asif Khan 27 of 41 and Shahzad 16 of 31. Rohan Mustafa 7 of 23. Afzal Khan 9 of 22. Mayappan 11 of 25. And Junaid Siddiqui 8 of 5. All these constitute the innings of United Arab Emirates, that is 202, with the loss of all the wickets in 47.1 over. So that's not a big score, but UAE needs a good support from their bowlers. If their bowlers shown some charismatic bowling figures that can create some pressure over West Indies, early breakthrough will make some difference. This is what is happening here. The first ODI match between United Arab Emirates and West Indies. United Arab Emirates have managed to cross the 200 run mark, but Windies would be happy with their bowling efforts. UAE are definitely short of the par score and they need to bowl well here to take a lead in this series. Also, United Arab Emirates missed out on the 17 balls, and that would have added some crucial 10 to 15 rounds, which might have given them a bit of caution. Overall, West Indies are favourites to notch up a win going into the break. West Indies bowled with a lot of discipline, and the Pacers should be credited for the way they bowled on a pitch that had help for the spinners. Both Kemo Paul and Dominic Drakes got a wicket each with the new ball, and then the spin duo of Roston Chase and Yannick Carrick just choked UAE's middle order. Yannick Carrick, with his crafty leg spin, was almost impossible to play at times and started the collapse of UAE. As UAE crumbled from 100 for the loss of 2 to 145 for the loss of 7. Carrick got 2 while Chase got 1. Kemo Paul and Odian Smith then cleaned up the tail that was starting to frustrate West Indies, and overall it was a comprehensive bowling effort. United Arab Emirates lacked intent throughout the innings. They lost 2 wickets early and then just went into the shell. Bharti Arvin played a decent knock of 40, but his wicket triggered a collapse, and the UAE middle order just could not find ways to score runs in the middle overs. This is what is happened in the UAE innings. So, before going for the break, the United Arab Emirates, they have scored 202 for the loss of all the wickets. They have lost all the wickets in 47.1 overs, and their current run rate 4.28. This is the first ODI between United Arab Emirates and West Indies.